it's been impactful on so many different levels. I have grown as Sonia, the person, also.
All right, so I thought I may start off with a joke, but I'm not a really good joke teller. I just feel like I want to get Sonia to relax a little bit over here. I'm here with Sonia Walker.
Yes,
So,
thanks for having me.
No, it's a pleasure to have you. Share with the viewers or the listeners a little bit about how long you've been in real estate for.
Yep. So I did it part-time at
Yep.
first when I was unsure
Mhm.
of the direction. So I've probably been doing it for about 10 years now. I've been with Home and Key now for over a year. So, but it's been a bit of a journey.
Were you with multiple companies prior to?
Yes, I was. I did. I made
How
it.
many?
Well, at first, I joined an office right away
Yeah.
because I really wasn't sure where to go.
Yep.
So I left there pretty quickly.
Yep.
So if you count that one,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4 offices.
4 offices.
Mhm.
4 offices. Now you've been at Home and Key.
Yep.
Now Home and Key Group, but for about you said a year.
Yes, a little over a year.
And so for me as a leader, one of the cool things is you came in. I used to always make fun of you. Had the color in the hair. I call you
Yeah.
Sonia Walker Red. I think that's an alcohol, right?
Yes, it is.
Everybody knows I'm sober. But anyway,
But it's the cheaper one. I would like to be Sonia Walker. I think
Black.
whatever one's the most
Okay.
expensive.
Moving forward, we'll do that. But you came in, what made you come to? I don't remember. Did I call you? Did you call me? I don't remember.
I think, well, I started reaching out to other agents
Got it.
at your group. So, and then I think they kind of put the buzz in your ear,
Okay.
and then you reached out to me. But I was already putting my feelers
Got
out
it.
because I could just see your presence on social media. I knew a few of the agents that were on your team.
Yep.
I worked with them, and even if I didn't work with them again, maybe just friends on social media, and I could just see where a lot of the good stuff was coming from. So I was super interested. I could just tell without even being in the group that it was different. Things were different in the way that they were done at Home and Key.
We got a little saying it's different over here.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that because you have experience with 4 or 5 other offices, right? So you see the stuff on social media, right? Which is awesome, right? But what's the reality when you come in? Like, what is some of the things that have been game changers for you? Because you're crushing it.
Yes.
I mean, wait a minute. How many closings do you have this month?
I have 8
8?
under agreement
Oh
right now.
my God.
Yep.
Have you ever done anything near that?
No. Nope. This is my biggest month. It's the most I've ever had under agreement.
Yep.
The most, but I almost feel the most calm about it. Like
Why?
I'm handling 8 properties under agreement, but I almost felt more overwhelmed, I guess, when I had 1 or 2 under agreement because I have guidance, not just from you, but like even everybody in our group. Like we can turn to each other for anything. But we have consistency. I have, we have classes, our Tuesdays, our monthlies. Like I have the tools and the things that I need to make sure that I can have 8 under agreement and do it well.
Well, let's talk about one of the things I preach this over and over again, mindset. It's been awesome this is what juices me up, right? It's watching people grow, right? So just watching you build your confidence. And listen, there's been setbacks, yeah.
Yep,
I mean, we're
no,
all
for
human
sure.
beings too. So like we have bad times, but it's funny because I'm probably gonna freaking cry on this one. I remember, I think you got 3 accepted offers in one day. Was it 2? It was like
I think it was,
like
yeah.
3 accepted
Yep.
offers in one day, right? And you come into my office and you go, "Oh my God, I got number 3," and then you're like, and you turn around and you're like, maybe I am good at this.
Yep.
And I have to call you back in.
I
right?
know.
I'm gonna cry.
It's been impactful on so many different levels. I have grown as Sonia, the person, also. And I didn't realize that was going to happen when I came to Home and Key. So
It's so like, I preach it and talk about it all the time, right? And it's like most agents are like, all right, I got that, but can we get more Zillow leads? Can we get more tools, more resources? They don't realize how important, right?
one thing leads
have
to another.
everything you need at your disposal, and you'll get so much better as you work on the mindset, right? The confidence level comes. So that's probably like, and again, same thing with some of the other people we've had in already. When I was making that move, right, that I was well planned on, and I wanted to expose it to leadership, you were one of the people that were selected from your peers. And that's got to be a pretty cool feeling.
Oh my God, so cool. Even just that in itself, to even think that I could be in the position again. That's for me, you know, and to have my peers recognize it, to I don't know. I unintentionally try to give back because I told you that when we were talking about it. I got into real estate, and it's not like I had someone in my family or a friend or someone who did real estate. I just hopped in blind, and maybe why I bounced around a little bit, because I was looking for as much insight as I possibly could. So when people ask me things, I try to help because I wish someone would have helped me, you know?
That's contribution's a big thing at the company, right? And I think we all do a really, really good job of that. You are doing a really, really great job. But let's talk about like the actual nuts and bolts. Like, why do you feel like your business is taking off? Like, as an agent, what are the tools and the resources that you have at your disposal? That because listen, this doesn't happen by accident, right? You have to do the work. I can't get you to do anything. I can only facilitate an environment that you're going to excel in and give you the tools and resources. But what are some of the like things that have really made a difference for you in terms of that?
So bringing it back to my growth as well. So like you said, one thing leads to another. And just the fact that I've grown as a person, I learned our emotions have to be in check in real estate.
Amen.
There are a lot of things that our clients don't even realize are happening because we're taking on that emotion. And just that in itself, I had to learn to do. So I think that's a big part of it. I'm able to stay focused and pivot if I need to. And I don't know, I used to not be afraid to say, oh, I'll try again and figure it out tomorrow. And now it's like, no, it's moment by moment. I'm going to figure it out now. Yeah. And, you know, again, the resources that we have, the consistency that we have meeting, I'm constantly learning on to be a better version of myself, giving that to my client. I almost feel bad for my first few clients because I think I was doing a good job, but I feel looking back at it, it's like, man, I kind of did a disservice because I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know what I didn't know. And now that I know it, it's like, I wish I could give that to them as well. So I don't know. I just love what I do. I do. And I love where I'm at. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah. And you're a big part of the success of the company. This doesn't happen.
Thank you.
You know, there's an internal, like, you know, people, I don't know why they, you know, I don't think I'm hard to approach, but like, it's a lot easier to approach one of your peers. But if somebody's not willing to be helpful, it's not going to, you know, then the environment's not so good. And we have a thriving environment as a result of that. So
I agree.
You haven't, you know, do you have the tools and resources that you need to succeed, you think?
100%. Yep. And next month we have this conversation again, I bet you I'd be even better.
Okay, and let's talk about now the shift, right? So we made a move to partner with LPT Realty.
Super exciting.
What about that move? Or, you know, what is the one thing or the few things that you got excited about?
So I'll point out the fact that just in the beginning, before I even knew anything about it, that feeling of trusting you as my broker and leader. I didn't even know anything about it, but I said, you know what? And normally I wouldn't be that way. I would get all anxious and so worked up that there's a change coming. But I'm like, I trust Scott and I trust the path of Home and Key. And then when you gave me the details, I was like, this is almost unbelievable. And then the more we dug into it and we met the leadership and the teams there and the resources that they have and like you say, already aligned with what we were already doing.
That's
the marketing and we almost were aligned as if we were working this out together the whole time, you know?
Like a perfect marriage.
Exactly.
Because I didn't make this move overnight. This was a process, and it was, for me as a leader, I'm like, oh my God, this is just what I've already done and just amplified it so much. So, but anything imparting like that you want to share with people, like what does your day-to-day look like?
I have a kind of wild life because I do a lot of stuff in my personal life too. But that's
like what? You love that.
I actually race side by side. I have a motorcycle. But that comes from the mentality that I've been growing in the way that like I'm afraid to say no to anything, especially if it intimidates me. Someone from our office, a wise woman from our office, actually said to me before I started racing, if the only reason you're questioning doing it is because you're intimidated by the others doing it, then you should do it. And I'm like, yes, I should.
I'm going to do it.
So that works with work too as well. But my ambition and my drive that I do in my personal life, it carries over to the way that I work as well. So when I'm not out there doing crazy stuff, I'm at the office or I'm out and about showings and, you know, a lot more strategy sessions with our clients, which I wasn't doing before. So a lot more conversations, but I'm always doing something. Always doing something.
One of my favorite things about you, though, is like you're not afraid to roll up your sleeves. Like a lot of people are intimidated. You know, we do role play once a week. You know,
I was afraid at first.
Were you?
Yeah.
See?
No, I was afraid at first.
And like, but don't you find that so helpful?
Yes, 100% helpful. And the second I let my guard down, even when it is a little bit
Boom.
nerve wracking, it's like, this is huge. You have to.
We
You
gotta
have to do it.
practice in the practice sessions. So
Yeah,
we're
we're-
practicing with our
exactly,
clients, right?
exactly.
So that's been a real cool thing for me to watch. Like you know, you roll up and you get involved. You're not afraid to lead by example. And then, like I said, for me, his favorite part is just watching you grow. Not only business wise, your business is certainly growing.
Yep.
But as a person, as a confident woman, like it's really really cool to be on my side. So
Yep.
I love having you.
I'm
on.
humbled. I can't say it enough. I love
Looking
being here.
forward to a huge 2025.
Yes. 2025 is going to be epic. Epic.